Hello everyone, myself Kajal Chandra. Now we are discuss about the constraint. A constraint motion is a motion which cannot proceed arbitrarily in any manner. Motion is restricted to occur only, for example, along some specified path or on a surface curved, arbitrary oriented in space. Motion along a specified path is the simple exam constraint motion. Here, one coordinate is sufficient to describe the motion. Is constrained situation where the particle is free to move in space and then three coordinates and describe its motion, thus imposing constraint on a mechanical system is too simple. Mathematical description: when a particle bead is made to slide on a wire, constraint that the position of the bead lie on the wire, condition imposed on the system by the can in most cases be written down mathematically as a relation satisfied by the curve the particle at any time. This is the way in which constraint reduce the number of needed to specify the configuration of a system. For example, अब हम एग्जाम्पल के थ्रू इसको एक्सप्लेन करते हैं. Let us take up another example. A particle moving in space requires three coordinates to determine its position at any instant. If we restrict its movement on the surface of a sphere, there exists a relation between these coordinates. Again, we shall see that spherical polar coordinate can be used here with advantages. This is the coordinates x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a square. R is equal to a square. R is equal to radius. Equation number 1. When force of constraint, there is no significant point to note. Constraint not only interfere with the solution of the problem in that the coordinates are no longer independent, but they are always associated with the force by virtue of which they restrict the motion of the system. Such forces are termed the force of constraint. We generally formulate the laws of mechanics in a way that the work done by the force of constraint is zero when the system is in motion. By this we do not mean that the physical motion should be allowed to happen in a way not consist with constraint, but we only required our formulation to side track the effect of force of constraint without violating them. Degree of freedom, the manner of independent way in which mechanical system can move without violating any constraint which may be imposed is called of degrees of freedom of the system. It is indicated by the least possible number of coordinates to describe the system completely. For example, when a single particle move in space, it has 3 degrees of freedom, but if it is constrained to move along a certain space curve, it has only one. Similarly, a rigid body rotating about on axis fixed in space has only 1 degree of freedom, that of rotation angle phi about the axis. We then conclude that imposing constraints is a way of simplifying the problem mathematically, in that the number of the equations of motion are reduced to the cent number as the number of degrees of freedom. In a system of n particles subject to h independent constraint expressible in k equations of the form G1 bracket of the x1 y1 up to zn t is equal to a1 G2 bracket of x1 y1 up to zn t is equal to a2 dash 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 gh bracket of x1 y1 up to zn t is equal to ak. The number of degree of freedom f are n 3n minus k, that is f is equal to 3n minus k. And equation 2 g1 g2 up to gk are k satisfied function of 3n coordinates and possibly of time constant dependent on time explicitly generalized of coordinates. To describe the configuration of a system, we select the smallest possible number of variables. These are called the generalized coordinate of the system. We shall not restrict our choice only Cartesian coordinates. In many cases, these are not the most convenient coordinates in arms, which we are to describe the motion of the system. A set of generalized coordinates in any set coordinate which describe the configuration. We wish sometime to introduce not coordinates with respect to a fixed coordinate system, but some of them may be selected with respect to a now origin or to a moving coordinate system. For example, in dealing with rigid respect to external origin and three-angle coordinates relative to origin at the center of mass, those generalized coordinates should all be chosen. The convenient orthogonal position coordinates all may be angle coordinates. In fact, all sort of quantities may be impressed to serve generalized coordinates. Thus, the amplitude in a Fourier series explain expansion of may be used generalized coordinates to angles with the vertical in a double pendulum. The distance the path of motion from the equilibrium position in case of body of pendulum moving in a virtue plane, or we may find it convenient to employ quantities having dimension of energy the movement of time. How should we choose a suitable set of generalized coordinates in a given situation? Choice must be guided by the following three principal advantage. First, their value determine the configuration of the system. Second, they may be varied arbitrarily and independently of each other without violating constraint on the system. Third, there is no there is no uniqueness in the choice of generalized coordinates. Then our choice should fall on a set of coordinates that will give us a reasonable mathematical simplification the problem. It may be described by certain coordinates. The polar coordinates are theta and so on. We write q1 is equal to x, or q1 is equal to r is equal to root of x square plus y square. q2 is equal to y, q2 is equal to theta is equal to tan inverse y by x. When the problem involves some spherical symmetry, it is suitable is use space coordinates. q1 is equal to cot x square y square plus z square 1 by 2. q2 is equal to theta is equal to cot minus 2 z by x square plus y square 1 by 2. q3 is equal to phi is equal to tan inverse y by x. It is preferred to accept a coordinate system moving uniformly with velocity mu in nu in x direction. Generalized coordinates are q1 is equal to x dot minus x dot t. X dot is equal to x is equal to constant. q2 is equal to y, q3 is equal to z. Equation number 3. For a road lying on a plane surface capable of taking any orientation of the road will be the Cartesian coordinates xi, this is called xi, and eta, this is called eta, to locate any point of A of the road, and angle theta indicating the orientation of the road with respect to the coordinates axes ox and oy. Then q1 is equal to xi, q2 is equal to eta, q3 is equal to theta. Equation number 4. If xy denoted the Cartesian coordinate of any other point on the road, distant को r से डिनोट करते हैं. From the previous fixed point A, we have the connection between x, y and xi, eta, theta else. X is equal to xi plus r cos theta. Xi is equal to q1, putting q1 plus r cos थीटा के जगह में q3, थीटा इज इक्वल टू q3. y is equal to eta plus r sin theta, y is equal to q2, eta is equal to q2 plus r sin theta की जगह में q3. इक्वेशन नंबर 5. Relative to oxy axis oxy in the transformation relation, r is simply a number. It cannot be treated as distant coordinate for r cannot be varied without violating the constraint. The distance of two particles must remain constant in time. That is way we suppress explicit reference to such number. In general, we can always express generalized coordinates as some function of Cartesian coordinates and possibly function of time. Cf equations 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. q1 is equal to q1 bracket of x1 y1 z1 x2 y2 z2 up to zn t. q2 is equal to q2 x1 y1 z1 zn t x3n q3n is equal to q3n x1 y1 z1 up to zn t. Equation number 6. If consist or present, the number of generalized coordinates will be reduced accordingly, and since we accept the coordinates q1 q2 up to q3n as specifying the a configuration of the system, it must be possible to express Cartesian coordinate in them of them the voice verse. x1 is equal to x1 q1 q2 up to q3 and t. y1 is equal to y1 bracket of q1 q2 up to q3 and t dash dash dash. zn is equal to zn q1 q2 up to q3 and t. Equation number 7. The necessary and sufficient condition that the transformation from a set of coordinates s bracket of z is equal to 1 2 up to q3n to the set x1 y1 to up to 2n is effective is that the Jacobian determinate J of equation 6, the different from 0 at all points, i.e. T bracket of q1 q2 up to q3n by x1 y1 up to zn is equal to del q1 q2 up to q3n del q1 x1 y1 up to 2n is equal to mod of del q1 by del x1 del q2 by del x1 del up to del q3n by del x1 del q1 by del x2 del q2 by del x2 up to del q3n by del x2 dash 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 del q1 by del zn del q2 by del zn del q3n by del zn does not equal to 0. Generalized notation. We shall now develop the usual notation for displacement, velocity, acceleration, movement, force, and potential energy in terms of generalized coordinates. They will be useful while driving Lagrange's equation of motion. First is the generalized displacement. Generalized displacement is, let us consider a small displacement of n particles system defined by changes del Ri in Cartesian coordinates. Ri is equal to 1 to up to a days with time t held fixed for the sake of simplicity. We may consider an arbitrary virtual displacement del Ri, then since Ri are function of generalized coordinates defined by equation tau, this is called tau I is equal to Ri bracket of q1 q2 up to q3 and t. We have del Ri is equal to summation of j is equal to 1 to 3n del Ri by del qj as del t is equal to 0. Equation number 8. We have chosen Ri to represent the 3n coordinates x1, y1, z1 up to zn for notational conveniences. Each Ri is equivalent to 3 component coordinates x1, y1, z1 and so on. Del qj are called the generalized displacement or virtual arbitrary displacement. If q is an angle coordinate, del qj is an angular displacement. Second is the generalized velocity. Generalized velocity is a velocity may be described in terms of time. Derivative qj of the generalized coordinate qj, which is then called generalized velocity associated with a particular coordinates qj we have for an unconstrained system. Ri is equal to Ri bracket of q1 q2 up to q3 and t. Then Ri is equal to summation of j is equal to 1 3 n del Ri by del qj plus del Ri del t. Equation number 9. If the n system constraint k consists the number of generalized coordinates is 3n minus k is equal to f, and in that case Ri is equal to summation of j is equal to 1 to f del Ri by del qj plus del Ri by del t. Equation number 10. From equation number 10, the Cartesian components of velocity Ri are seen to be the linear function of the generalized velocity. Third is the generalized acceleration. Components of acceleration are given by differentiating equation 9 or 9. As the case may be, equation number 9 is Ri dot is equal to summation of j is equal to 1 to 3n del Ri by del Qj dot plus del Ri by del T. Differentiating it again, WRT time we get del Ri bar is equal to d by dt with respect to d by dt. Summation of j is equal to 1 3n to 3n del Ri by del Qj dot plus del Ri by del T is equal to summation of j is equal to 1 to 3n d by dt del Ri del Qj dot plus summation j is equal to 1 to 3n del Ri del Qj bar plus d by dt del Ri by del T is equal to summation of j is equal to 1 to 3n del Ri dot by del Qj dot plus summation of j is equal to 1 to 3n del Ri by del Qj bar plus del Ri dot del T. Putting for Ri dot form equation 9 on changing index j to k, we get Ri bar is equal to summation of j is equal to 1 3n del by del Qj, summation of k is equal to 1 to 3n del j1 del qn qk dot plus del zi by del t qj into qj plus summation of j is equal to 1 to 3n del Ri by del qj dot plus del by del t summation of h is equal to 1 3n del Ri by del qk dot plus del Ri by del t is equal to summation of summation of j is equal to 1 3n summation of h equal to 1 3n del square Ri by del qj del qh dot qj dot plus summation of j is equal to 1 3n del square Ri by del qj del t del qj dot plus summation of j is equal to 1 3n del Ri by del qj bar is equal plus equation summation of k is equal to 1 to 3n del square Ri by del qk del t qk dot plus del square Ri by del t square. Ri dot is equal to summation of j is equal to 1 to 3n del Ri by del qj dot plus summation of j is equal to 1 3n summation of k is equal to 1 to 3n del square Ri del qj del qk del qj dot qk dot plus 2 summation of j is equal to 1 to 3n del square Ri by del qj del t qj dot plus del square Ri plus del t square. The Cartesian components of acceleration are not linear function. of components of generalized acceleration qj dot alone but depend quadratically and linearly on the generalized velocity components qj as well. However, in the new approach devised by the Lagrange, the computation of second derivative of generalized coordinates is not required. Fourth is the generalized moment. Let us first write down an expression for kinetic energy in terms of generalized velocity. The kinetic energy T of a system of n free particles in terms of Cartesian coordinates is T is equal to summation of I is equal to 1 to n 1 by 2 mi ri dot square plus summation of I is equal to 1 to n 1 by 2 mi bracket of ri dot into ri dot. Equation number 11. Substituting for ri dot from equation 9, we obtain T is equal to summation of I is equal to 1 n 1 by 2 mi bracket of summation of j is equal to 1 to 3 n del ri del qj dot plus del ri del t into bracket of summation of k is equal to 1 3 n del ri by del qk dot plus del ri del t is equal to summation of I is equal to 1 to n, summation of j is equal to 1 to 3 n, summation of k is equal to 1 to 3 n. mi del ri by del qj del ri by del qj dot plus 1 by 2 del summation of I is equal to 1 to n mi bracket of summation of j is equal to 1 to 3 n del ri by del qj dot plus summation of k is equal to 1 3 n del ri del qk dot into del ri del t plus 1 by 2 summation of I is equal to 1 to n mi bracket of del ri by del t का whole square. Second term on the right side consists of two sum which are identical so that T is equal to 1 by 2 summation of I is equal to 1 to n summation of j is equal to 1 to 3 n summation of k is equal to 1 to 3 n mi del ri by del qj dot del ri by del qj dot qk dot plus summation I is equal to 1 to n summation k is equal to 1 to 3 n mi del ri by del qk dot del ri by del t plus 1 by 2 summation of I is equal to 1 to n mi del ri by del t का whole square. Equation number 12. Choose the general kinetic energy is term of generalized velocity. Compress this three distinct terms: t square constant term, quadratic in generalized form. Equation 11, we observe that linear momentum associated with the linear velocity x given by pxi is equal to del t by del xi is equal to mi xi. Then momentum associated with generalized coordinates qs is similarly and is Kelly generalized momentum pk associated with coordinates qh. Pk dot is equal to del t by del q k. Ph need not always have dimensions. MLT inverse of linear momentum for if qk happens to be an angular coordinates, pk is the corresponding angular moment. ml square t inverse differentiating equation 12. WRT qk we get pk is equal to summation of I is equal to 1 to n, j is equal to 1 to 3n, 1 by 2 mi del ri by del qj del ri by del qk qj plus summation of I is equal to 1 to n mi del ri by del qj del ri by del t. Equation number 13. Last term will again be absent if the generalized system is stationary. It is again a linear function of generalized velocity. We shall compute generalized momenta associated with plane polar coordinates r theta below. Kinetic energy T is equal to 1 by 2 m r dot is equal to 1 by 2 m x square plus y square from equation 11 and ke plus is equal to T is equal to 1 by 2 m del r by del r del r by del r dot plus 1 by 2 m r del r by del theta dot plus 2 bracket of 1 by 2 m del r by del r by del theta dot is equal to 1 by 2 m 1 del x by del r plus j del y by del r I del x by del r j plus j del y by del r dot plus 1 by 2 m I del x by del theta plus j del y by del theta I del x by del theta plus j del y by del theta dot plus 2 1 by 2 m I del x by del r plus j del y by del r I del x by del theta plus j del y by del theta r dot from equation 12. Form x is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta. We obtain del r by del x by del r is equal to cos theta, del y by del r is equal to sin theta, del x by del theta is equal to minus r sin theta, del y by del theta is equal to r cos theta. Putting them in above equation, we get for kinetic energy in generalized coordinates r theta. T is equal to 1 by 2 m cos square plus sin square theta r dot plus 1 by 2 m r square sin square theta plus r square cos square theta theta dot plus 1 2 bracket of 1 by 2 m minus r cos theta sin theta plus r sin theta cos theta r dot theta dot is equal to 1 by 2 m r square plus r square theta square. Equation number 14, which is an familiar expression. The associated generalized moment are given by equation 12 as PR is equal to del T by del R mr dot linear momentum, P theta is equal to del T by del theta is equal to mr dot square theta angular momentum. However, the product of any generalized momentum and associated also called conjugate coordinates must always have the dimensions. Generalized force. The definition of generalized force associated with generalized displacement is given as flows. We consider the amount of work done by the force summation I Fi on the system during an arbitrary small displacement summation del Ri of the system. We write del W is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to n Fi del Ri by summation I is equal to 1 n Fi summation I is j is equal to 1 3 n del Ri by del Qj is equal to summation j is equal to 1 del n Qj del Qj 15. Equation number 15 where Qj is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to n Fi del Ri by del Qj. Equation number 16. Defined by r theta generalized coordinates, the component of force is given by F is equal to Fr r cap plus F theta theta cap r cap theta cap are unit vector. In this case r is equal to r cap, the generalized force associated with r coordinates, and theta coordinates are respectively qr is equal to F del r by del r bracket of Fr f cap plus F theta theta cap del r by del r cap Fr by r cap q theta F del r by del theta Fr r cap plus F theta theta cap r dot del r cap by del theta is equal to rf theta. Equation number 17. Generalized potential. If the force acting on the system are derivable from scalar potential V depending on the position only, then V is the potential energy of the system, and we have for work done by the force on the system in an arbitrary displacement del Ri of the system is del W is equal to minus del V is equal to minus summation I is equal to 1 to n del V by del xi plus del V by del yi plus del V by del zi summation. Equation number 18. Allow del W minus is equal to minus del V is equal to minus summation h is equal to 1 to del n del V by del q and del qh. Summation k is equal to 1 3 n qk del qn. Thus qk is equal to minus del q by del qk. Equation number 19. In the sense of definition of QH as generalized force is a natural one also. Equation 19 directly follow from equation 18 for del V by del QK is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to n del V by del xi by del QK plus del V by del yi by del QK plus del V del QJ del zi del qk is equal to minus summation of I is equal to 1 to n bracket of fi del ri by del qk is equal to minus qh, where u may be called a velocity dependent potential or simply generalized potential, since it give rise to generalized force qj. Thank you for watching the video.